Shalom. It's the brothers Adamah. All right, first off, I want to give all honor and glory to YAHAWADAH, BaHaShem, YAHWAHSHAI, BaHaShem, Rakakadash. All right, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, head bishops, seers, prophets on the four corners of the earth. All right, Shalom. We're just looking at Esau at his worst, man. You know, and they're bringing their draconian laws at a rampant pace. So here we go again with gradualism and the wicked that sits in high places, all right, setting their draconian and dystopian laws in place. All right. Now it says Oregon public schools will put period products instructions in every student bathroom. Okay, you see how it's in quotations right here? Every student's bathroom. All right, proceeding down to the article, schools in Oregon will soon be required to place menstrual products in all restrooms, including boys' restrooms. All right, so the question is, why is that happening? Why are you putting tampons and tampaks and, you know, all this paraphernalia for protection of women in boys' bathroom? Okay, well, it's the same reason why, all right, you can walk into a restaurant or a hospital and it says all genders. Okay, all right, because this place is the new Tower of Babel, is what they're attempting to build. All right, this is Babylon the Great, all right, which means confusion. Okay, all right, do they have menstrual cycles? You know, no, man. And, you know, not at all. So let's get this. This is the book of Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works in the dark. And they say, who seeth us? And who knoweth us? Right? They hide their counsel and then are now bringing it back out now. All right? It's all coming out now. All right? Isaiah 59:6. Their webs shall not become garments, neither shall they cover themselves with their works. Their works are works of iniquity. All right? This is a work of iniquity, putting tampons, all right, and tampaks and shit in boys' bathroom. It's nothing but confusion, right? All right, let's continue. It says, and the act of violence is in their hands. The Lord said he's a proud man. He desires hell. Okay? And this made the Tucker Carlson show. All right? Democrats now claim that boys can menstruate. All right? This is all out wickedness. This is the land of Babylon, the land of confusion. You know, this right here, this is against life. This is not pro-life. Allowing boys to change themselves into girls and vice versa. You know, all right? And put in this doctrine and put in their philosophies, okay? Their ways of life in our children's schools now. You know, this is for elementary schools. This is for high schools, you know? Right? In the public school system. Okay? All right? It's do without wilt in this place. Okay? Now listen to this. Check this out.
Well, women are back. That's nice. They were gone for the first part of the Biden administration, replaced by something called birthing people. Which, you know, more of a mouthful, also slightly less romantic. You're a very beautiful birthing person. Anyway, women are back. Absolutely, they're back, and we have Roe v. Wade to thank for that. Only women get to weigh in on abortion, but it still raises the question, what is a woman? And in Oregon, that is
and that decision that was overturned, all right, what do they want to do? They want to bring order out of chaos. All right, so you better believe there's something wicked going to come out of that. Right? They got the people in the uproar and the hoopla, okay, until they hit you. Well, what's next? Something else is going to come out of that. All right, we've heard them say that it's going to affect the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American people in the communities, right? But what's going to happen is more children, more women are going to be able to birth, which means it's going to backfire on them because the job of Margaret Sanger was to kill Israelite children. And that's why there's so many Planned Parenthoods all over America, right? They put the Planned Parenthood in the hoods, okay, in the low economic communities, right? While in their communities, they have fertility clinics, you see, because they can't keep no babies, because they can't keep their shit up, and they can't have any children, so they have fertility clinics. But the Lord said we would multiply, right? And that's going to come back, right, through the kingdom of heaven.
Central question, and they still haven't figured it out. Oregon schools are now mandating tampons in the boys' bathroom. This is called menstrual equity, and you're getting it whether you want it or not. Jason Rantz covers the Pacific Northwest, and it's unraveling for us. He's a radio show host in Seattle. He joins us now to confirm this is a real story. Is it, Jason? Central question. And
menstrual equity. This is Babylon, man. Land of confusion. Right? Now listen to this.
Still haven't figured it out. Oregon schools are now mandating tampons in the boys' bathroom. This is called menstrual equity, and you're getting it whether you want it or not. Jason Rantz covers the Pacific Northwest, and it's unraveling for us. He's a radio show host in Seattle. He joins us now to confirm this is a real story. Is it, Jason?
It is a real story. Democrat Governor Kate Brown signed something called the Menstrual Dignity Act, which, as you point out, forces elementary through high schools to put free tampons and menstrual pads in every single bathroom, including the boys' bathrooms. And to ensure that schools actually comply with the law, the Oregon Department of Education released this toolkit for educators declaring that there's now a, quote, right to menstrual dignity for transgender, intersex, non-binary, and two-spirit students. Now, this toolkit offers some gender-affirming language recommendations to discuss the, quote, people who ovulate. Instead of saying girls, you're supposed to say menstruating students. And beyond these free tampons, the schools are supposed to provide gender-affirming, medically accurate instructions on how to use the products, which obviously you can't be medically accurate if you're pretending boys need tampons. This might actually explain why there's only a 30% science proficiency rate for Oregon students, according to last year's data. And this is not unique to Oregon. California passed the law, and Illinois as well. In fact, just check out this moment from a debate where a Republican is trying to figure out why they're doing this.
Do males menstruate?
Senator Vale.
This bill is intended for people who menstruate.
Senator Tracy.
Okay. Still not making the connection of why we put them in both restrooms.
So just for the...
This is the book of Mark 3:25. It reads, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Okay? If this house is divided against himself, that's what the Lord said, he is going to destroy this place. All right? Babylon is going to wheel to and fro because of the witchcraft. Okay? They're just totally through. Menstrual products for people who ovulate. Now, obviously, boys don't ovulate. Men don't ovulate. Okay, we have semen. Okay, we have testosterone. Okay, and this is what they don't want you to have. Some damn testosterone, man. Right? Let's get Romans 1 and 25. Who changed the truth of YAHAWADAH SHAMAIWAN into a lie? Who worshipped and served the creature more than their creator? Who was blessed forever? YAHAWADAH SHAMAIWAN is blessed forever. Right? But the Lord said, who changed God into a lie? And what happened? And for this cause, all right, power gave them up to vile affections. For their women did change their natural use, which is against nature. That's right, man. Okay? So these people are anti-Hamashiachs because they are against nature. You see, they're against pro-life. Right? They're against a man and a woman having a child. They want to do all the artificial inseminations egg treatments and all these things, man, where ultimately, Esau is putting his hand on it. He's putting his hand on life. Why? Okay? Because he wants to be like the Most High. Right? Let's get that. All right? He believes he's going to sit, all right, the top congregation, being like the Most High. Right? This is his dream. This is what he wants to do. Isaiah 14:14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Right? And Daniel spoke about these devils and the spirit they have. Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and he shall wear out the saints of the Most High. All right? Changing the times and the laws. All right? Changing the times and the laws, man. Right? Who changed the truth of the Lord into a lie? All right? Finish this off.
Okay. Still not making the connection of why we put them in both restrooms.
So just for the record, boys won't be using the tampons for menstruation because, and it's weird to have to say this in 2022, boys don't menstruate.
So really, super quick, is Kate Brown real, or is she like computer?
Right, boys don't menstruate. Men don't menstruate, man. Okay, right? Romans 1:27, and likewise also the men leaving their natural use of the woman, burning their lusts, all right, toward one another, men with men, working which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meat, right? And we call that strange fruit, man. Right? Let's get that. Strange flesh. All right. That's the book of Jude, 1-7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner. Okay? Babylon is in like manner of Sodom. Okay? Giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh. Are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. And that's coming by them ICBM missiles. Okay? The Lord gonna rock this place because it has the spirit of Sodom. Right? Let's get that. Right? This is where the spirit is going. I'm just flowing off the top of the article. Right? Spirit of Sodom. That's in the book of Revelation. This place has taken on that same spirit. Right? Now we just read Jude 1-7. Okay, let's go to this. I'll pull this first. And their dead, Revelation 11:8. And their bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Right? Sodom and Egypt. This place is Egypt. This place is like unto, Rome. Right? Greece. Babylon. Right? This is all Babylon the Great. All of it is mixed up because it is taken on the same identity, the same philosophies, the same way of life, the same wickedness. Okay? Now we know that the same spirits are regenerated. So these same wicked devils are going to keep coming back. Right? Right. Let's get 2 Peter 2-6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example, all right, an example unto those that after should live ungodly, right? And that's where we at with this. You see, they are back, okay? The men of Sodom, the women of Sodom back, and they're pushing these wicked, okay, laws, man, all right? That's what's going on here, okay? Now, the kings of Sodom, all right? When we go to Genesis, the 14th chapter, Genesis 12th chapter, right? 14th chapter. The kings of Sodom were all Edomites, all right? Heathens. Okay, you had some that were from Elam, right? I found this very interesting. Okay, who were the kings of Sodom? It says several film critics who had clearly consulted their Bibles noted that Bera, okay, which is the Bera king of Sodom, the king of Sodom and Gomorrah, according to the Old Testament, had unaccountably undergone a sex change. You can't make this up, man. Okay? Now, Sodom and Gomorrah is near the Salt Sea. Okay? It's near Jordan. Okay? So that's where the Edomites dwell. That's near Petra and all that. You see? Okay? So it's the same spirit. Right? I want to read a couple of these scriptures and then we'll get out of here. All right? Just to compare, all right, and contrast Sodom, okay, and Babylon, where we dwell at right now. Okay, let's get Genesis 13:13. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly. All right, which means much so. All right, let's get Genesis 19:24. All right, because of the same thing that happened in Sodom, the same destruction that fell upon Sodom and Gomorrah, okay, and like manner is going to fall here in Babylon the Great, okay, the land of the Chaldean, secret counsel of the wicked, right? This is Genesis 19:24. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. You see, right? And that's that fervent heat that the Lord was talking about in the book of 2 Peter. Okay? This place is going to melt with fervent heat. Right? Let's get that. This is 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and elements shall melt. Okay? And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also, and the works that are in shall be burned up. All the works of the wicked are going to be burned up. Okay? All the inhabitants that push this spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah, okay? Hey, they're going to have their day, man. Right? All right? Also, the works that are in shall be burned up. All right, and that's when the Lord says it's going to be like a hot furnace, man. Okay, it's going to be a furnace up in there, right? The Lord is describing a situation that's going to happen, an occurrence that will happen because of the works of the wicked. All right, this is Deuteronomy 29:23. And the whole land thereof is brimstone and salt and burning that is not sown, not berith, nor any grass grow through it. So the Lord, man, everything was burnt up. Okay? The Lord compares it to a furnace. All right? This is Matthew 13:42. And shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Okay? So furnace will look like. All right? Let's get that. A hot furnace, man. Let's see what that look like. You see that? See that? This is what YAHAWADAH is about to bring. Okay? For all your abominations and your wickedness, all your devices, Esau. Okay? This don't look pleasant, do it? Okay? And you're going to remember when you're in there burning, man. See? Right? This is hot lava, man. This is hot fire, man. Okay? You said they're going to melt in this. Let's open that up. Right? That furnace is going to be hot. Genesis 19:28. And he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah and toward all the land of the plain and beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as smoke of a furnace. See? This is coming to Babylon, man. All right? Because you choose to put tampons, all right, in boys' bathrooms. Okay? Because you choose to change the laws of God. All right? And make them a lie. You Edomites are going to burn that. All right? Fervent heat is coming. Alright? Yahweh Shah is not going to play, and we see prophecies unfolding right before our eyes. Okay? Alright, I give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Look at this. Hot oxycombustion. I give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Shalom.